Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm here to ask and answer the simple question, does tire size really matter? In MudRunner, of course. Now, with that being said, this is going to be a mud-based test. Now, I have come to the RockRunner Mud Park map with 4 very different K5 Blazers, one with huge tires, one with large tires, one with medium-sized tires, and one with small tires. Now, our obstacle is going to be, if we bring up the map, it is going to be the bounty hole, which is this right here, and it's a mud hole that really does a good job of separating sort of the men from the boys in terms of, like, mud-capable vehicles. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drive each one of them down there individually, put each one through the test, and then we're going to see which one actually wins out, and if it truly is from worst to best with small tires to big tires, then that'll confirm the whole, like, you know, well, I mean, like, big tires are better. But I suspect that it's not actually going to go that way exactly. I have a feeling that the results are going to be a little bit mixed up, but without any further ado, let's stop milling around here at the garage and head down there. Now, I rarely ever spend this much time in the K5 Blazer, and so it's actually been really interesting to see, like, what they've all been like what they've all driven like, because the other 3 I've brought, you know, I've brought to some other maps before. This one I don't really have any experience with it at all, so I really have no idea how it drives. The others, I have a basic idea of how they drive, just not an idea of how they drive in mud, so that will be a new one for me. Alright, so with that being said, and also, by the way, we're going to be restarting the map in between trucks in order to have basically like a clean go of everything in the mud hole for every truck. So with that being said, all the trucks are going to run in low 3 to keep everything fair. And 3, 2, 1, go for round 1. Doing pretty well so far. Starting to get bogged down a little bit now. Basically, how this is going to work is we're going to go until the truck just basically sinks and either cannot go anymore or is going so slow that it's basically not progressing. So, oh, that was weird. Truck stopped for a second. That was really weird. Come on, little Blazer, let's go. Not doing too bad. Uh-oh. I'm at about half throttle right now, about half throttle. I don't want to push it much farther than that in terms of throttle percentage, because I feel like if I do, then we're going to run into some issues. Oh, getting into dangerous territory with the dangerous water level. All right, let's get it. It's still moving. Like, it's not necessarily moving very quickly, but it is still making forward progress, and it is still moving, so I can't give up on it. I can't just let it go here. Oh, there you go. It's making it out. Oh, it's making it through. Come on. No matter what I do, this is the fastest we can go. Like, straight up, this is the fastest we can go, and there's really nothing I could do about it. The mud is thick, the mud is sticky, and like I said, we're pretty much tapped out here for potential speed, so God, it's so slow, though. Oh, it's making me really want to call it here. Yeah, the progress is so slow that I think I'm going to call it right there for this thing because it slowed down just that much. I mean, I know that it's close, and it probably could make it if we kept going, but again, it would take forever, and I'm 99.9% sure that this is going to end up being the slowest one of the bunch. So with that being said, let's go ahead and restart this map. And one of the biggest things that you'll notice when we restart it is that we won't have the one with the smallest tires, and that's because I didn't bring that initially. Initially, I only brought these 3, and then I spawned the 4th one after the fact. So just a little bit of an odd little detail there. But let's go ahead and set off now in the K5 with the, I would call them medium tires. Now, medium tires are hopefully going to be a little bit better at getting through that muck. And I think that I can only assume that they're going to be better. I mean, they should be better for sure. God, made short work of that crossing. All right. Oh, what? It was going along, no big deal, and then it went back down to first. See, that's something that I don't understand is, like, odd gearbox programming like that that'll cause the gearbox to be like, oh, I've lost, like, the tiniest bit of momentum. Got to go all the way back to first gear. All right, we've reset the mud hole. Low 3, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, as of now, we are in with the medium-sized tires. She's definitely moving a little quicker, that's for sure. But as the mud gets deeper, you can see it does start to slow down. I mean, is it better than the other one? Yes. Is it much better? No, actually, no, it's not. It's not as much better as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, you know, like a big night and day difference. And it's a difference, but it's not like blowing me away. It's not blowing me out of the water. It's not like making my brain explode. It's not doing any of those things. And I'm kind of, honestly, I'm actually a little disappointed that it's not because I feel like it should be. Although, for all intents and purposes, yes, it is getting to the other end a whole hell of a lot quicker than the other one was, the first one. The small tire one. But yeah, once it gets out here, I mean, like, half throttle to full throttle yields me no difference in speed. It literally yields me no difference in speed. And I think that's one of the biggest things with this mud hole is the fact that, like, the mud is so thick that until you start getting up to, like, some really crazy gearing and tire types, you're going to start to struggle. But it actually got off the struggle bus right there and started to pick up a little bit of speed again, which is cool. Oh, come on, K5. Let's go. We are either about to or have just surpassed the run of the small tire K5, and honestly, man, feels good. Feels pretty good to have passed where we stopped. And it may not feel much faster because of the fact that it's still kind of slow, but at the end of the day, you gotta kind of like understand the fact that, you know, this one was not gonna be worlds faster, but it was gonna be a little faster, and it's always a game of like a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. But I'm very curious to see with the next couple of rounds, these big tire K5s. I'm really curious to see what they bring to the table and kind of what really just ends up happening with the larger tire types. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. We're sinking, though. This is where it gets really deep here at the end. Come on, K5. Let's go. Oh, God. Don't stop here. Don't get stuck here. I guarantee you the small tire one would not have been able to make it through this because, like, it was really slowing down almost to a crawl, almost to a stop, like, just a little bit past halfway. I mean, if we brought it here, bruh, it would not have known what to do with itself. But after a long run, we're actually able to say that we can drive the medium-sized tire K5 out of the mud hole and actually drive it out successfully. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of that. There we go. The tires are emerging. And she is out of the mud. Not a bad show. Not a bad show at all. All right, now, what the heck? Didn't mean to do that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and restart it again so that we have a clear clean mud hole for the next truck. And that, of course, is this K5 with the really weird-looking tires. And I don't know how this is going to go. I've never driven this thing out here before. I've never driven it in this mud before. So it could go one way or another way. But I'll tell you something that is cool about it. Watch this. It does wheelies. That's a thing. Might not be the fastest thing in high, but it's fun. It's definitely fun. It just doesn't have any suspension travel, so it drives like a piece of Lego. Like, it legitimately drives like a piece of Lego. Like, if you breathe on it the wrong way, it'll flip over. Yep. Knew that was coming. All right, boys. Well, this time, it's gonna be... Oh, my God. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you freaking kidding me? No. 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 Finally, we're back on our wheels. All right. So, large tire K5. 3, 2, 1, go. Low 3. Right off the bat, we can see that it's definitely nowhere near as phased as the previous few rigs. Well, I should say previous couple of rigs. Not previous few, but you guys get the picture. Oh my God. Well, this thing is just rampaging. Absolutely, like, this is night and day difference. 100% night and day difference. You can't even begin to, like, you can't even begin to describe how much of a difference that is. Because, like, the first two were, like, a minor difference. The second one to the third one, huge difference. Huge difference. Okay. All right. That's pretty freaking crazy. That was a run. That wasn't just like a normal drive-through or a pass-through. That was a freaking run. So, with that being said, we got one more. And that's this thing. The big boy. Now, the big boy is going to have to jump down here. And funny enough, the big boy is also extremely fast and doesn't actually use any fuel, which, well, I mean, it says it's using it, but it also says that there's 0 out of 0 liters in the tank. So it's the most efficient K5 Blazer of all time. All right, boys, low 3 in 3, 2, 1, get it! The massive K5 is now in the mud. Let's see what you can do. It's actually not quite as good as the one before it. And I figured there was going to be some sort of odd result like that, but I didn't really know which way it was going to go. And this definitely shows me the biggest tires, I mean, they're close, but they're not exactly the best. They're not perfect. The one that I tested before this was definitely, like, just as quick, if not quicker, and it did it with much smaller tires. So that really shows that it all comes down to, like, I mean, the tire programming, obviously, yes, but it shows that you want tires that are big enough, but maybe not necessarily, like, gigantic. And again, all comes down to how you program the tires and, you know, and program the traction in the XMLs and, like, how you set up the vehicle for the game. But out of this group, the third vehicle that we tested actually came out on top for the best performing tires. So I'm really interested to see which one you guys liked the most. and which one you guys would take home or which one you guys would take to the mud. And if you enjoyed, make sure to slap that like button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, turn those notifications on.